Alright, well, I think I've got enough on the grinding series, so we're going to start a new series about just really microanalyzing and qualifying shoes, We don't have any data here. You can bet the run, you can bet the chop. Well, I bet the chop. I don't have anything. I don't have anything to go by. But what if it is a chop, and it's always a chop, and it never goes 3? We're going to flat bet 2 times to see. It's a chop. This video could get shortened. I'm working, but... Okay, so... I just won $500. So far, that's what we know it's working. It's not streaking so far, right? So, we continue. I'm gonna play for it until something changes. Nope, didn't change. I now have $1,000 in 1 minute. Wouldn't that be nice? I'll tell you what else. Now that I've done that, I don't have to keep betting this. I'm going to go down to I'm going to break that down. Now, instead of having 2 $500 units to the good, I can break those down into the $1 units and just not be selfish. For now. Because if it goes 3, or rather, if it doesn't go 3, I'm still going to be okay. No, I know that could have been another 500. But what's working here? I mean, Jesus. Even if I was to lose twice in a row and I left with 900 on the day, do that for 30 days, you got 27 grand. Right? Fucking stupid, but true. So, here we go. I'm just going to stay with this chop. Okay, it lost. Good. I mean, not good, but we're going to try one time now with the big money. Not the big money. We lost one base. We lost 1 black chip. I'll try 3 black chips. Okay. If it doesn't work, then yeah, bank came down. Came down. 2/1. Ugh. But I'll let that go. So altogether, for those 2 hands, we lost 400. But we're still over 5. Still over 5. Because we won that 4th hand of the shoe with the bank. So, here we go. We're going to burn a hand now. It could be a 3-4 chop. That's a 4th bank. Let's see what happens here with the 3-4. Does the 3-4 stay alive? Nope. Got barbecued. Late to the barbecue, but barbecue nonetheless. So, 3-4 is alive. Player isn't coming down. Player is not going past 2 because it's not even getting to 2. The 3-4 chop loses the first time, wins the second time. Overall, it's a choppy shoe. And banker, to this point, is the strong side. So we have things to look at, and we have things we probably shouldn't be doing. What shouldn't we be doing? Well, probably not betting player at all, right? Unless it really starts chopping again. So, I'm going to burn a hand. Not burn a hand. I'm going to bet small. And bet 1 black chip on banker. The main bet, the real bet, the base bet, is the $500 chip. But for the purpose of this example, breaking it down into smaller units will be the black chips. Alright, so I got to do this quickly. I could have to leave any moment. I win. So there you go. So, by virtue of that winning and banks the strong side, and we have a come down of 4, and then 2 direct chops, I'm going to bet for that dominancy. So I'm going to parlay the prior effort here. And I got it. I got it 8/5. So those 2 hands alone got 300 back of the 4 we gave back. So we're only short 100 of what we were up, the 1100 for the shoe. And thusly, with the commission, that's where we're at. So, what do we do now? It could be all bank. Maybe it's just plan A or plan B. You just bet banker the whole shoe. I don't know. If you did that, you'd be up more than 2-1 right now on that. It's 7-3. No ties yet. So we're going to burn a hand. I don't need to figure out how far it's coming down, guys. There it is. Now, I could bet for the 3-4 chop here. I could. But I won't let myself do it in this example because the player is just that weak, right? I'm not going to try to make a player come out of nowhere when it's behaving the way it is. And that's why. However, it's never gone past 4, right? So I will try 1 black chip here. If it doesn't work, whatever. I'll see if Brad wins. But I'm not going to bet against it twice. I'm going to stick with that. Never going past 4 until it does. For this small stuff, I won. Yeah. That was a tie for a second. But I won. Okay. So I'm going to flat bet that bet. I'm not going to increase it, parlay, or anything else. I just want to try to keep this number on the positive side of the number line. And right now we're 11 plus. Well, not 11. We're 1100. It depends what you consider the unit at this point. I'm using 500 as the main attack unit, but now I'm just being careful, right? I don't have to risk giving back $1,000 when I won it that quickly. Please respect the fact that, okay, so we got to bet the second bank here. I got to parlay this. I don't have to. I could just bet the 1. Because if I lose, it's going to put me back to 99.50 again. Or 950 take. But if I win, I tied. Oh, there's the tie. Okay, I lost. So I lost. So you know what? I'm going to go back down to this. Just get back to what I want. I mean, it hasn't gone 2-player yet. That would have been a hell of a parlay, huh? But, there we go. We got it right back. Alright, what does Uncle say here? Well, usually once I get 4 direct, I'm thinking it's full-on chop mode. But look what happened last time. He came down 4 back. So, I'm going to burn this hand. There's a second bank. I'm just going to bet 1 base unit. Not base unit. 1 black chip on player. I'm considering like the 500 my base unit. I don't want to convolute this whole ideal. So there you go. It goes 3, it goes 4. The 3-4 chop is effectively still in play, but I'm scared of bank always coming down, right? I don't want to get caught up betting against that, so we're going to wait just a hand. And if it goes 4, I'm going to bet against it 1 time. But it did chop, so 3-4 is excellent. 3-4s, there's 2 prime variables this issue. One is the 3-4 chop. If you lose in the first try, you're definitely winning the second right now. And second player has never happened. Never. This will be the 6th occurrence if it doesn't go second player, right? There's a lot of things we could put a pin in on this, right? But when your run's over, you gotta respect that it might be donezo. Like right now. It finally went 2-player. But here, I don't want to bet 5. We've only got 845 left of the profit. Let's do 350. Hell, we'll do 345. We'll put the whole remainder of the profit out there. Sure, it's going to leave, like, decimal point in this equation if I win. But if I don't win, it won't matter. I need another 100 on there. There we go. See if we don't go 3-player, right? Thinking as critically as we can, and we got them. We got them. Almost got a 10-1 out of that. There you go. So we paid a little commission, hence the 75 cents nonsense. This one I'm going to burn. This might be starting a 2-2 second scenario. I need to test that theory first. And it did. So that was the first occurrence. They came down on the second side by side and once again did the same thing. I have no play here. I don't like betting on the 2-2s unless I'm going to constantly bet for them. Player's not strong enough to warrant such behavior. So I'm going to wait. And there it is. Third bank. 3-4 chops back on the table. Would you do it? Because it's 100 right now. I'm choosing not to, but every time this fucking player comes out, I'm like, damn, see, it would have worked again. But let's find out. Natural player. See what I mean? Now, here's a good one, right? So, you could just say, fuck it, and do whatever it is you're going to do here. But for me, I have two conflicting patterns, right? I've got the player never coming down, and it's been aces the whole time. But you also have the seconds, 3 side by side on the second bank, second player, second bank. Is it going to go second player? I don't know. I don't know. Because look how weak players been. It's only come down one time. But as such, I don't want to bet it. I'm just going to wait. Let's see what happens here. Yep, player would have got fucked. Again, see? I will bet the second bank. Because now, it's decided it's going to be a strong banker, maybe. Nope, 3 face cards. Okay, so I lost. Alright, so the seconds are over. But because I didn't get involved in the first player to chop, and I only lost one time, I've got a second chance here. So I'm going to bet the bank, the player not to come down. And I'm right. Great. I like being right. So now I'm going to burn for the chop one hand. I don't want to have to necessarily bet every hand. Player did chop it. And we have 5 direct. So, what do I say about 5 direct chops? I'm betting them every time till they stop on a flat bet. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm not going to bet the big money because it's not time for that. It could be. It goes 10 wide. I'm going to wish I did 500 at a time and made $5,000. But discretion is the better part of it, right? So we're going to do that first. I'm going to stick with what's working. I got zeroed out again. Can you believe that? I lost to a 1, bro. Like, give me an ace and I at least tie 1-1. I got a face. Embarrassing. Well, there you go. So we're back to this situation again. I'm going to do a purple this time, and if it loses, that's the end of a player not coming down, right? But if it doesn't, I'm going to have $1,600 here. And if it does, in fact, come down, the 3-4 might have some validity here. And I'll still have 500 plus to the good. So I'll have some wiggle room to try to recollect the 500 if I fuck it up. But I want to point something out. You don't have to bet the 5. You could just, I don't know, do 200, 300. I'm doing 5 because I'm a cunt. I just wanted to preface that going in. Don't be a cunt. But I'm going to fight for what's been working. And I got natural. See, I'm a cunt. So I'm going to reduce to the black chip. And I'm going to go here and hope the 3-4 chop is still in play. It so far is not. Now, because I have Angry Man Syndrome, I'm going to bet the big unit with the premise that if it fails, I'm going to try to get back to 2 critical units and get off the shoe at this point. Because now, if it goes 5 player, the 3-4 chop's over, at least on the player side. And secondarily, this might be taking over for player now. It's starting to catch up. It's something to be concerned about. You think it's all one thing, and you get cute, and then everything falls apart. What's really happening right now? We're microanalyzing every instance. I would have loved if that would have kept chopping. That's my bread and butter. But let's find out right now if it stops on the 3-4. It did. Good. 3-4. The run of 4 and jump is 100 right now. 3 occurrences all 3 times it jumped. Well, now that it did that, I'm going to reduce back to the black chip. And we're effectively up 2 units. Right? I know we're up 1,000, but my unit's a $500 chip. And when I win it, I'm breaking it down into a quintuple of units of black chips. So that's the idea. We're breaking it down. So we're doing more with less as quickly as we can, right? We don't want to just stay at, you know, you got to put it away sometimes. So we're going to wait here. We're going to see if, okay, there's a player. Let's see if we come down side by side again. We did. See that? Hasn't gone past 3 direct on the second, but that don't mean anything. As soon as it goes banker, I'm going to bet a little unit on the second bank. Okay, so it's another player. 3-4 chops back in play now. If this in fact chops within the next 2 hands, the 3-4 chop, it has won 6 times. Oops. Has won 6 times in a row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 times on banker, and this will be the second occurrence on player, thereby being 6 occurrences on a 1-1 or even a 1-1.5, 1-2 bet, where you'd be 100. You'd at least be getting your money back or winning. So, yeah. We have 3 instances of 4 and 3 instances of 3. This one pending. Shucks. Should I do it? Fuck it, I'll do it. Let's just do it. Let's not be a pussy. We lost. So, fuck. Like I said, player might be taking over here, guys. I'm going to flat bet it. I'm just going to try to get it back minus the nickel. I'll add the nickel from aggravation pay. Here we go. Let's see if we get it back. We got it. Oh, I don't want to go yet. It's 2 double orders. Hold on a minute. All right, well, got good news, bad news. The good news is that I got 2 orders for the same store, and that's a good payer, so I'm out. Whoops. Sorry about my radio. Where were we here? We won that. Oh, we got to bet second bank real quick. Let's do that. And like I said, reducing the $1 chips, this is almost stress-free. It's still $100, still a lot of money. But I don't care, because I know I'm up a G. And I know if I was up a G for 30 days straight, I got 30 grand. What the fuck would I do then? As a you know, a breakdown kind of unit. All right, we're going to go with the second player real quick. I'm going to have to go here, so please stop enabling me. I need to go do my job. Of course, they're going to tell me when my order's ready, because the yoke always does, and I'm already here, so perfect. All right. This is flat fence. I wish these were 5s. Look at this. I would have won 500 at a time. But, you know what? A day will come for this where I can do more than a base of 100 at a time. Move because I want to get a parking spot. There's no fucking parking in that place. Across the street. Okay, so that's the first player, right? I'm not going to be able to look at the scoreboard, folks, because I'm driving. Player. Second player. Guy just tried to head-on collision me. Fucking jerk off. Sorry about that. Waiting for these people to pull out of their parking spot, I had to turn around, you know, driving safely, right? So, oh shoot, my mind is coming out this way too. That would be even better. Hold on. with me, folks. I'm gonna wrap this video up. This is a very tight parking lot. Okay, I guess I can look at this now. Okay. So, we're going to run this out. Win or lose on this. You see why I like that, right? You see why I like that? We don't gotta figure out. This is thinking critically, right? We don't gotta figure out how far they're coming down. They ain't. Nothing's going past 4 anyway, right? All we gotta get is that second one. That's free money right there. That's a run. That's 7 in a row. We were on it on the 4th one. Okay? So, let's see if we get this one. This will be 5 in a row we caught here. Lost it. It's alright. We're going to flap at it again. We win. So we got it right back. But that little side thing's over with. It's sad I got to leave because I'd like to continue to play this shoe. It actually wasn't that bad. I mean, we're up 1,300. But I got to go.